care of the football.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now here comes the Steelers defense once more. The first carry for the rookie Prosise. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense. Still third down.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Wilson. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. In 12 regular season games this last year for Bell, averaging over 150 yards from scrimmage. First 2 games in the playoffs were great, but, you know, getting injured in the final game probably leaves a bad taste in his mouth.
Leaves a bad taste, gives him fuel for the next season, though, because, remember, for the last few years, he hasn't been able to play a full season for various reasons. Now, going into next year, imagine those numbers over a 16-game season and heading into the playoffs. Le'Veon Bell can set new records. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. On second down, Roethlisberger into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Here's Wilson going to Rawls on the dump off. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And they get 28 yards on that one. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it second down. Now Wilson on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
Now Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
It's complete to Brown, right side. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. On second down, Wilson completes it to Marcel Reese. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Wilson, a give to Rawls. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
On is Hauschka now for the Seahawk field goal. This from 54 yards away. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Steelers are going to have a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. On second down, here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. On third down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Now Brown. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Roethlisberger on the right side, caught by Green. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And out now come the Seahawks. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Wilson on 2nd down. He's going to loft one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to let it go again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out. Jeez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty. Whatever, your wish, our command. Third quarter now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be interesting.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. James Harrison in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Wilson now off the bootleg. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lawrence Timmons in there with pressure yet again. And that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd. Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And it won't be a pick 6, but he will have his guys set up at the 2-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. On third and goal, Roethlisberger steps away to his left. He may try and run for this, but it'll be a pickup of only a yard. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on fourth and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right, and it is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
They start on the ground with Rawls. And they're going to get this one up past the 25. It goes as a pickup of 23. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. The grab made by Kearse over the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jermaine Kearse. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Wilson going to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Seahawks defense heads back out there now. Last time, pretty big moment in the game. Deciding to pass on the field goal. They went for it on fourth. This defense got the stop.
And it's always interesting to watch, too, to watch both sides. Are we going to go for it on offense? The defense waiting to see which unit they need to have on the field. Are they going to kick the field goal or not? And once you realize they're going to go for it, to watch the defense now kind of mount a little extra energy to try and stop them. And when they're successful, the emotion is really
pep in the step.
Pep and a little bit more than that.
Little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline. It's kind of interesting. L.A. a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to L.A. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So completion on second down, that brings up third. 3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2. Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun on 3rd. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ladarius Green, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And it's up and good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And now a first down following that long gain. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a toss. This is Rawls. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And it's 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Steelers a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And it's 3rd down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Marcus Wheaton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go again with Rawls. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come out here in the eye. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 50 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it all culminates with a Seattle score. Now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And our attention shifts here to the Seahawks defense. Last drive, touchdown, surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders, as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. A screen to Bell. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this. And have seen it, But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Here's Wilson. Complete out right to Kurz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 19 yards there. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught by Kurz.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
So a first down and 5 for the offense. Now Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
To throw is Wilson. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And now they're in the hurry-up. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And Hauschka missed it left. It's no good for Stephen Hauschka. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And now out come the Steelers. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game, barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap, to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught.
And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. This to get it back to a one-score game. And this one is right down the middle. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So we're back to a one-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the one timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance of getting the ball back.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. And the Seahawks defense working their way back out onto the field. They got a little steam following the interception the last time they were out there, Charles.
And they wanted to keep that going now, because once you get one, he wanted to multiply and turn into a bunch more. And right now, they're putting up their version of a no-fly zone.
No-fly zone. I like that. We had a flyover before the game.
Yeah, but this time they would intercept it.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. Roethlisberger to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.